What's up, guys? I'm your host, Katie Welge, with my daily dimes for Pine Sports. Diving into a little golf action today, we'll be welcoming another guest and golf capper onto today's episode to get into the PGA Tour Canadian Open beginning tomorrow. Before we hit the green, though, be sure you are subscribed to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up. Have you joined Thrive Fantasy using Pine's promo code yet? If not, I would take advantage of this offer while it's on the table. Use the promo code PINE to unlock free plays when you sign up today with a 100% first deposit match up to $100. New users also receive 2 free $20 contest entries for depositing just $10. Score this deal today with promo code PINE. Accompanying me today is golf capper Danny, who's here to give his expert picks for the tournament coming up this week. Danny, super excited to have you here and to hear all your picks for the tournament. Let's dive right into it with pick number 1.
So my first pick for this Canadian Open is Cam Smith. He in his last 20 rounds, he leads the field in strokes gained approach, and he's third in strokes gained Tee2Green. He's an excellent short game player, and he's an excellent putter, and I think a lot of people are going to be off of him because of his horrendous finish at the Memorial this past Sunday. At this course, you need excellent irons, an excellent around the green game, and Cam Smith has it all, and plus there's a severe drop-off after the top tier players, so I think you need one guy at the top, and I like Cam Smith. So my second pick is Matthew Fitzpatrick. In the last 20 rounds, he leads the field off the tee. Now, I mentioned having a strong approach game being important. You also need to be accurate off the tee. And while Matthew Fitzpatrick is also long, he's also deadly accurate. He's long and he's straight, and he missed the cut at Heritage earlier this year, followed up with a T2 at the Wells Fargo. This past week, missed the cut. I expect big things from him this week. Third pick, Mackenzie Hughes. It's the Canadian Open. You got to have a Canadian on the card. Connors and Hadwin, I think, are going to draw the majority of attention for people looking for that narrative pick. But I think the value's on Mackenzie Hughes. Typically, Canadians don't perform well at the Canadian Open. And like I said, the pressure is going to be on those top Canadian guys. Mackenzie Hughes is an excellent putter and an excellent around the green player. He does his best on shorter courses. Just look at Pebble Beach from earlier this year. We had a top 16 finish, and he was second in the field in putting that week. So I think the putter is going to keep him in contention this week. And if he can just hit fairways and greens, you're getting great odds at a great price. My fourth and final pick is Brendan Todd. And honestly, he is my favorite value play of the week. He is severely mispriced. I got him yesterday at 100-1, yesterday being June 6th. And I think today on June 7th, he's like down to 80-1, maybe even lower at some books, closer to 50-1. He is extremely accurate off the tee, which is just what you need at this course. He hasn't lost strokes to the field all season in terms of accuracy off the tee. He's the best putter on tour when it comes to the bent grass surface, which is what this tournament has. And the last time out, he finished third at the Charles Schwab, and he gained strokes across the board. He fits the course well, and there's a ton of value at 100-1. Hopefully you can get a big number on him this week.
Great lineup of favorites here. It sounds like accuracy in short game is what it's going to take to win this week, with potentially a little extra pressure with next week's US Open just right around the corner. Now tell me a little bit about your research and betting strategy, and what are the things that you key in on?
So when it comes to betting outrights in golf, there's a few different strategies you can take. A lot of people tend to just figure out who they like to win that week, who are the favorites, and just kind of pray and spray their way across golf betting. That's not how I operate. I think there's too much variance in golf where the top people, the shortest odds on the board, don't win consistently enough for you to make money doing so. So instead, I take a more variable approach. I figure out what are the odds and what are the stats saying, and try to figure out what can I fit into a predetermined budget and how much will that return if any one of them hits. So typically I look to bet 6 to 8 units in any given week on an outright card and hope that if any one of them hits, each one of those guys would return somewhere between 42 to 56 units. So I alter how much I'm spending on a player. So the shorter odds get more units, the longer odds get less units. So I'm rooting for all of them equally. I think that's a much better strategy to use than just, spraying the same amount of units across the board, because then you're rooting for people more so than others, and that's not really fun.
True, absolutely. And where can everybody go and find you?
Sure. So I'm located in 2 places. On Twitter, I am at Tee2Green2049, just like the statistic. And I'm also on Discord. I'm at the Mckenzie Picks Discord. I've been there for quite a while now, and I look for big things there too.